guys, it's your favorite color coordinated to her project car Sarah here. What? I matched Sir Codsworth. I didn't plan for that. Anyway, this is the next step on the cage prep for this car. So without further ado, if you've missed the last video, there's a link up above. It'll get you caught up. Everybody else, you know where we left off. I'm getting back to work.
Oh, these are washable. That's good. Oh, geez. Oh, that's hard. This twist?
Consoles out of the way, it's time to put this in. And yes, it's the next day. I had to wait for this. So, cut away from you. Cut away from you. Ta-da! It's a short shift kit. It's a Steeda short shifter. It was the first thing I ordered when I bought this car, because when I test drove it, the first thing I noticed was how sloppy the shifter felt in here.
It hasn't grinded, just feels kind of sloppy. The shifter feels sloppy.
And maybe because it's a 2002, it's a little bit older of a car. But yeah, I ordered a shift kit. 4 bolts. Bottom is plastic. Odd. The shift kit did come with instructions, but they're for the non-SVT model Focus, so that doesn't help me any. So I had to look online, and I did find on their website they do have instructions for it, so that helps. And this looks like a pretty easy process. Just had to make sure I verified my tech data. This part is greasy. Wear gloves, have rags. Okay. According to my tech data, it says to remove this black rubber sheath. I don't want to tear it though. Aha. Little cup to clean that up. Comes off the bottom. There we go. This comes off the top like that. See the difference in the two? You can see from where the ball downward, where it connects to the cable, it's longer on the short shifter, which changes the fulcrum. So the bottom of the ball is doing more work than the top. So it's a shorter shift for up top, longer travel down below. You can see it also removes the angle in the shifter itself. So now it's straight up and down. I got all the parts cleaned up, ready to reinstall. I really want a toaster strudel right now. That sounds absolutely delicious. This is not gonna go in easy. I wanna make sure I got tons of lube. Never have too much lube. I'll slide this guy back over. That's the tricky part. I get the sheath back over. There we go, all assembled. I don't know if it's just because this thing is packed with fresh grease, but it already feels more firm and secure just moving around inside its housing. I know the old one was all dried up, there was no grease left in there, so possibly that was why. So yeah, I greased up the little side cup over here too. But before I install this, I got some more work to do.
Oh, there's my orange crayon. I've been looking for that.
I don't think I'm gonna save this carpet. I was trying to preserve it when I pull it out of the car, but I don't think anyone wants to buy this carpet.
I have to try to figure out what's gonna get this stuff off the bottom panel. It's like bonded to it from years of wear.
I'm just joking. That's not my crayon. Carpet is gone. Now I'm going to install the short shifter. I don't know why I said that so weird. I don't know what I was doing. So weird sometimes. This aluminum plate right here is a spacer that goes on the top. So I just stick that bad chicken right there, just like that. See, that's why I can't use the word bad chicken for this car. So I use it for everything else. And this guy will go on top. What did I do with it? Where'd it go? Oh, it's right in front of me. And this goes in the bottom and it locks into there. That goes on there. I gotta figure out a way to clean this shell. It feels much better. It's stiff. It takes 2 hands to get it into reverse. It's not as good as a sequential gearbox, but I'm not exactly on that sort of a budget, so. That's after like an hour and a half of scrubbing in here. And I still got a lot more to go. You can see there's like crud that's just stuck all over the place. Man, it's the next morning. I need to get the car up on the lift because before I can wrap up this shifter project, I want to look underneath on the transmission where it goes in and see if there's anything down there that's maybe worn out or can be adjusted to make it nice and stiff. I gotta bring the car in the house, but there's no interior or seats in here, so this is a real treat trying to drive the car. Here goes nothing. Oh, please don't end up in my kitchen.
Hello.
Downside of having to pop out a video every 72 hours to keep the YouTube gods happy is parts don't always arrive as quickly as you wanted them to. Whilst I'm under the car, I need your guys' help. So in the comment section below, let me know if you know any local people in Tucson, Arizona that can fabricate rally-proof skid plates out of aluminum for this car, or if they're not located in Tucson, a place that can make them for this chassis, the ZX3 SVT Focus chassis. I gotta figure out what to do right here by the radiator support. This looks like one whack with a rock and I'm done. So I need to figure out how to beef this area up and protect it from impact. I'm thinking about maybe just an extra little shield on each lower control arm, possibly in the rear too as well, so anything that's hanging back there is protected. And then I'm not too sure, maybe along where the fuel lines under the car are at as well. I don't know. Aside from not being able to watch up here while shifting in the car at the same time, I think that's just the nature of the car. I don't think anything is worn out or loose. Nothing looked loose under the car when I was sticking my hands up in there by the linkage, so. I just put the driver's seat back in because I can't help myself. I gotta take this thing for a rip. Ooh, there goes a bunny. Oh, he's fast. I would have turned the camera around, but it would have been pointless because the sun would have bleached it out by the time you would have seen him. Here goes nothing. It corners way different now. That's so crazy. I noticed a huge difference now. It's not much faster in a straight line, but going around corners, it feels so much lighter in the steering. This is awesome. It's loud in here, so I don't know how much of this clip I'll be able to use. Real quick, I'm gonna give this thing hell and just see if it feels any quicker in a straight line. Ready? Ratio in this. It feels like it takes forever. Like you almost feel like you're braking the car trying to wind it out to red line. It definitely feels like a race car. A slow race car that wouldn't do very well in rally just as it sits.
Final thoughts and opinions on the Steeda Short Shift Kit? Definitely worth the money. It feels firm and crisp now, and I like it. It's good.
Well, I ran in kind of a conundrum now because I don't have any parts, so there's not much else I can do with this car. Leave some suggestions below what I can do though to tidy up the wires that go throughout the car, and maybe I should delete some of the stuff that won't be needed anymore. I don't know, just let me know what you guys think I should do with making the wiring nice and clean and maybe wrapped up in some black tubing or something throughout the interior. I don't know. And also, do you guys want to see an MR2 or a TT video next? Because I don't think I'm able to do anything to this until I get parts. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.